Today we've got the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater Naked Snake in his sneaking suit by Hot Toys. This is I guess for the 25th anniversary of the game, it says up there. So we'll just take a look at the box and then we'll get this guy open. You can sort of see some of the art, like the graphic of Snake in the background, just in a really simple way. But it's kind of blended in. Down there it just says, let's see, zoom in, the Naked Snake Sneaking Suit version by Hot Toys, video game masterpiece, it says there. And then on the back, we've got a nice picture of the figure itself, a nice close-up of the face. Down here is just the technical information of who sculpted it and everything like that, as well as all that good stuff. On the bottom and the top, it just says Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Sides, same stuff. Just a nice, simple, clean box like Hot Toys usually does. If we open them up, you'll see here is just that's actually from the game, I guess, like a CG version of Snake with some information. Let's see, member of Special Forces, Unit Fox, nicknamed Jack, last apprentice of the boss, was taught by the boss, one-on-one, all about combat, destruction, espionage, psychology, etc. From in the 50s, created CQC with her. Not the best English, actually, but there you go. And now the figure itself. What? He's not in there. Oh, it's just a box. This could be a problem. We gotta find Snake. Be right back. I found him hiding in this cardboard box. Tricky Snake. We'll take a look at these accessories before we get to the figure. This is actually a cardboard box that came with the figure, which is really neat. So you can, not enough room here, you can actually put it together and use these sticky tabs that it came with to stick it all together. I don't really have the room to put a giant cardboard box on my shelf, so I didn't seal it all together or anything, but you can see that it is a a working cardboard box for him to hide in, which is great. So let's take a look at his hands. There we go. He comes with 2 fist hands. Nice detailing on the wrinkles and things. The little cords. The seams on his gloves. It's all really good. Alright. Then he also has a few different gun hands. I mean, obviously the figure has 2 hands on him right now. And then he also comes with these ones. Once again, good details. Cool. He comes with some extra pegs. I've already used one on one of the other gloves. But yeah, he's got a few extra pegs for his wrists. He has little, I don't know they don't put a list of what the exact things are, but obviously this is some kind of like smoke grenade, shaft grenade, I don't know. Regular flash grenades, I don't know. But I'm sure if you look in the game and match the colors, you can figure out exactly what they are. But they're just nice little additions. So he's got those ones, and then he also has a more standard looking grenade, I guess. Sort of neat. He's got his binoculars, which are cool. They go like that. Oh, nope, they go like that. They don't adjust or anything, but whatever. He's got, I think this is one of my favorite ones. He's got his ration, which is really cool. I don't think I can quite get in on that writing. I don't think it's, hang on, let me check. Yeah, it's in, I don't know, Russian or something anyways. So I wouldn't be able to read it, but that's really neat. He's got his, what are they, claymores? That you can stick in the ground. I like that they went as far as to put little chips in the paint. Little detailing like that, which is really nice. Many little paint apps and stuff. Really cool. Then we have, let's see, he's got this gun. I don't remember what this one is. I've played the game, beat the game and everything, but it's been a little while, so I don't remember what this one specifically is for. But once again, nice detailing on it. And then he's got his more, standard gun. Really cool. You can see even through those tiny little trigger holes that they actually cut those out, molded them through. It's really crazy. Also, I think, there we go. Yeah, you can actually take off the top and it just slides into place like that. Well, that's not all the way, but you see what I mean. And inside you can see little bullet sitting there, which is crazy. And then I think also the magazine comes out. Yep. And there's another little bullet in there. Oh yeah, that was the one that's sitting on the top. So that's really cool. Crazy little details. So hold on. So you can do that. There's little chipped paint, like silver paint applications to look a little worn down. You can also put the silencer here on, which is neat. That just pops in really carefully into there. There you go. He's all done up. He can sneak properly and shoot people. That's very cool. And I think the silencer also fits on this one. It does fit. I don't know if it's supposed to go with it, but it does fit. So there you go. He's got two knives. This is his regular hunting style knife, and this fits in his boot. Very cool detail. It's pretty thin. It doesn't seem like it'd break or anything, unless you really bend it. He's got that, and then yeah, he's got his CQC style knife, which is just a flat little knife, and that fits in the front of his gear on his chest. And then he's got his big guns. I don't know, we'll pull back a bit. I don't know the names of these guns, but they're really well done. They're huge. See all the it's so hard to get this thing in focus. All the details on there. And like this moves up and down. There we go. This little sight flips up. Very cool. This comes out, I think. It should. Oh yeah, this can come off to show the ammunition. And yeah, there we go. I'm assuming that goes in there. When I bought this, that wasn't in there, but it seemed to be the only place that it really fits, so I might be doing it wrong. There's like no instructions telling you how to set any of that stuff up, so I don't really know. But that seems to be where it should go. So that's cool. And then, last but not least, he's got his other, I don't know, more standard gun, which is also really nicely done. It's got the little grip there. And all the details. I don't know if that comes out. Yep, there you go. So, you can see his ammo in there too. And that slides back in pretty easy. So yeah, whole lot of accessories. And they're all very well done. And no problems, nothing's broken on me or anything like that. They're all pretty sturdy. So now let's take a look at Snake himself. Okay, so here's the man himself, Solid Snake. I really like Metal Gear. I think it's one of the best consistent, high-quality, ongoing game series that everything ties together really well, even if they're having to retrofit story bits and just really high-quality production. So it's great to get a figure that kind of matches that quality. There's been some good other Snake figures out there, but this is kind of like as if they're basing it off an actor that looks just like Snake. It's obviously a lot more detailed than the games, and it has a lot of influence from the character design art, but they just went that extra step to bring him really to life, which is really cool. And yeah, this is his weird looking sneaking suit version, but I like that. It's kind of interesting. So I guess we'll just zoom in here and get to some of the details of Snake. Hang on, let me adjust the camera a bit. Okay, so I'm just trying to get in on his face here, because the details are pretty crazy. You can see his skin, kind of like the Luke figure that I did before, or reviewed before. He's got a lot of little freckles and spots and everything and pores on his skin, which add a really nice look to him. His one eye is glossy and really well done, if you can see in there. He's got his eye patch going on. His bandana, they've made it so you can freely move it however you want, which adds a nice touch for posing and everything. I prefer just to kind of keep it down though. He's got his little codec earpiece, which runs behind there, down there, onto the, little control pad that he uses in the game, which then runs, let's see if I can follow this. Wait. Oh yeah, it runs down there. Sorry, it runs down there, along the back, and into this little pouch, which then, I guess that's the actual CQC radio, which is really neat. All these pouches work. In there, I've just put a bunch of the things that I showed as the accessories. Not everything fits, obviously, but a lot does. That's the CQC. In there is his gun, the one that I put the tranquilizer on, and that just pops open and closed. This one, I don't know. There's these front ones that just have little squishy stuff in them. I haven't opened them just because those seem like a pain to get shut. On here, it's hard enough to get these shut, opened and shut, so I didn't really want to bother with the front ones. He's also got a canteen in there. And that's another squishy one with a little US stamp on each of them. That's his CQC knife that I've put in there, and his other knife right there. And then he's got his adjustable straps and these little real metal buckles here and underneath for the belt. I suppose you could take his suit off if you wanted, but I don't know. I think this doesn't come off really, the little wires. Like, it doesn't unplug from his ear, so I don't know if you would be able to take it off without having to cut something or unglue something. This suit has real little cables all over it, which is really good because it adds sort of that, you can see it like pulls in on the material, which is a nice effect. He's got the CCCP going on. These are all real little cords as well. They don't get in the way at all. But his suit is, let me zoom out here. His suit is a bit restrictive. So, I mean, he's got a true type body, I think it is. So he can bend, back, forward. But he can only go so high up, so high forward, and back. So this isn't really like a super... He's posable, but he's not extremely posable. This body suit part, this like vest, is a hard rubber. So he can't really bend forward or back that much at all. His head moves though, he's got good rotation there. Bring this down a bit. There we go. Same with the legs. He can bring his legs up, but not much at all. So it's hard to get him in a good CQC crouch down kind of pose. Or not CQC, sorry, codec pose. When he's talking on the codec. Which is kind of a shame, because that would be a good pose to have him in. You know, but it's a little restrictive. This is, I guess it's probably glued onto the boot. Oh, maybe not. But it's got this kind of tape to hold it on, which I hope that doesn't come loose over time. You know, tape and glues tend to undo over time, so maybe that will come off. I'm not really sure. Hopefully not. These are just, I don't know, stitched on, I guess. He's got a few different fabrics going on. This is more like a squishy rubber. This is more like a fake leather. His boots have, they're a little dirty because I had him outside taking pictures in the forest. But his boots have a little tread on them each. Very cool. Underneath, you can see the stitching on his sides. And he's got a more flexible material on his bodysuit under there, as you can see. What else? What else? Well, I don't know. That's basically it. I really want to get the boss, which is the only other Metal Gear Hot Toys figure right now that I know of, and obviously she would be a great addition to him. I just wanted to show you can also get some really nice CQC style poses. Despite his limited flexibility, you can get some of that going on, which is pretty cool. And he holds all his guns and everything really well. 2 hands and stuff like that. Maybe while I got the better light on him, you can see his face a little better. Yeah, it's great. I think they did a really nice job on the sculpt on his head. They capture that, you know, big boss look really well. And that's him. That's Snake. Oh, and he also came with this stand, Metal Gear Solid 3, Naked Snake, Sneaking Suit version, which helps. He stands up all right, but you know, I think he benefits from the help of his little stand there. So there he is, the man himself. And like I said, I'll review the boss whenever I pick her up, hopefully. So if you have any questions or comments or anything about Snake, just leave them below and I'll try to help out if I can. Okay, bye-bye.